There are countless updates the Minecraft community has begged Mojang to implement for years, but there are also countless singular features that players have asked for as well. Many of these said features wouldn't even be complicated to add to the game, and with Minecraft currently following the game drop system rather than yearly updates, their chance of an update focused around a singular feature or concept is much more viable, as seen with what we're currently getting with the Happy Ghast update. So the chances of these ideas being added, or at the very least being considered for a game drop, are higher than ever. And while Mojang usually tends to follow their own schedule of updates planned far in advance, it's been shown that player requested features can gain enough traction for Mojang to consider, such as dog armor and wolf variants being added in the armored paws drop. So with that being said, here are 10 simple but hugely beneficial feature ideas that would serve well as a game drop focus, and Mojang really should consider adding. One of the first simple features I highly believe Mojang should implement is item stands, a counterpart to item frames. See, currently item frames limits the object to a flattened appearance and makes it appear more like a picture frame than anything else. The idea of an item stand is very similar to that of an item frame, functioning basically in the exact same way, but it allows you to place and display items in a sitting upright position that can't simply be placed on their own. Item stands could be used for items like totems of undying, ender pearls, echo shards, food items other than cake, music discs, etc. Basically items that simply can't be placed on their own and can currently only be displayed through item frames. The idea is really quite simple, but I believe it would do wonders for building and displaying artifacts. While it wouldn't necessarily be a big enough change to be the focus of a game drop, Mojang should definitely consider adding it as a feature in the future. Another set of features that, while couldn't be the focus of an entire game drop, would be great additions to the game are some texture changes, specifically texture changes to enchantment books and potions. In Minecraft Spring to Life drop, all the spawn eggs were altered to have textures unique to their mob. While before they were all different colors, these made them distinct and easy to tell apart. It also just makes the game feel a little more complete and gives it more personality. If we got it for spawn eggs, why not give it to enchantment books and potions, which if anything are in far more need of it than spawn eggs, as they were exclusive to creative, and these are features that almost every player either uses or runs into. Potions currently have different colors, but giving them different designs and particle effects that make their appearance distinct would be great. And enchantment books are also in dire need of this, as they do generally all have the exact same texture. Enchantment books are some of the most exciting forms of loot to find in the game, and giving them unique textures would make them feel even more special to find. The only problem that can be seen with this is the fact that many structures and villagers give enchantment books that contain multiple enchantments on them. However, I do have 3 simple solutions to this issue. Enchantment books with multiple different enchantments can have a unique texture of their own, maybe having the book appear broken or unstable with the different enchantments. The second idea is to have the enchantment book display a magical animation, switching between the different textures of the enchantments it has. And then the third, the most basic idea, is just give the book one of the textures of the enchantments it has at random, or the highest level enchantment. While making all the textures would take a little while, I think this would be great for the game. Now, a set of features that could be big enough to be an entire game drop would be finally adding jungle and swamp variants to the village. Jungle and swamp villagers already exist within the game, yet you can't actually find any villages fitting their theme. This is another idea that really can't be too complicated to add, as Mojang already has the functionality and code of countless other villages to base it off of. However, for this drop to be interesting, I think jungle and swamp villages should have a little more importance than most. These villages should be rare but more fleshed out. How could they do this? Well, first off, the designs should actually be new, like with the rest of the villages. Swamp villages should contain houses on stilts above the water with bridges connecting the different houses and farms. Jungle villages should have houses up in the trees, also using bridges to connect the different structures. It's also important to note that Mojang would have to change these villagers' code to have better pathfinding, meaning the villagers and iron golems wouldn't just fall off the trees and die. These villages, like all the others, need to have a unique aesthetic to them, but if they're going to be rare and the focus of a new game drop, I think they should also have some form of unique villager with trades that can only be found there. For example, maybe the swamp could have a new friendly version of the witch that trades new potions only accessible through her trades. A new jungle villager could trade for new thick and vine items that allow you to craft a new grappling hook. These are just some ideas off the top of my head, but I think this gives a proper understanding of what these villages would need to be the focus of a game drop. Alright guys, I do want to take a quick pause in the video to ask you if you could hit that like button for me. It helps me out quite a bit and is completely free. And if you're really enjoying the video, subscribe so you never miss out on another video just like this one. You did it? Great, thanks. Back to the video. Another simple feature idea that has been requested quite a few times and can even be seen in many of the game's different trailers is simply just the ability to sit. Right now, players either crouch to signify sitting or make chairs using redstone to place minecarts and blocks to be used as a sitting functionality. Like I just mentioned, Minecraft's trailers frequently show players sitting down, whether it's on a random log or an actual player-built chair. Mojang should implement this into the actual game. Another simple feature that should be added is sleeping bags. While this is nowhere near as asked for or important as some of the other features in this video, I think it's another pretty solid idea. See, currently if you go exploring far away from your home or your base, if you want to sleep through the night, you have to lose your spawn point at home, which for many is just really unideal and kind of annoying. The idea of a sleeping bag is it functions the same as a bed, but it doesn't set your spawn point, allowing you to sleep through the night when exploring. Some may complain that these would make the game too easy as players already skip the night so much, but I really wouldn't be against this coming to the game. Not to mention, it is just another decorational block for players to use when building. Speaking of decorational blocks, Minecraft needs to finally add vertical slabs and mixing slabs to the game, and I am honestly shocked Mojang hasn't already added it. While it could end up complicating or messing with the blocky aesthetic Minecraft currently has, I feel that having basic slabs we currently have in the game already did that, and they've been absolutely great for building. Mojang should also add the ability to place two different slab types on top of each other. For example, placing a wooden slab on top of a cobblestone slab in the same block chunk. These two features would absolutely revolutionize building and allow for so many new techniques and ideas to be made. There's not much else to say about this idea besides we really do need it, and it would be absolutely huge for builds. Continuing the theme of building and slabs, Mojang should also add slabs and stair variants to all the different colors of concrete and terracotta currently in the game. This is yet again another really quite simple addition that just requires a few new texture tweaks but would be great for building potential. I do sometimes see players complain that Minecraft has too much in the game now and too many building blocks, but I really don't see the issue with this, as all it does is expand the tools you have to create builds, and with things like slabs and stairs, you'll only ever see them if you go out of your way to craft them. So I think these would be great additions as well. Moving on from building, a feature idea that would also be very fitting is if they implemented customizable elytras. This could either be done by making elytras dyeable and be able to use banner patterns on them, or making all the different armor trims applicable to elytras. While this isn't anything major and doesn't change the way you actually play the game, it allows you to further customize your appearance, which is always really cool, and honestly, I find myself having my elytra equipped more than my chest plate, so allowing me to customize it would definitely be a nice feature. Not to mention, if they did choose to do armor trims instead of banner patterns, it just increases their value even more and makes them even more worth going out of your way to find. It's a simple addition, but I think we can all agree this feature would simply only improve the game. Taking a turn from customization and building, adding ambient sounds to every single biome in the game is something I genuinely think is not just a good idea, but a necessary idea. And I do see Mojang is actively attempting to do it right now, just at a slow pace. The Spring to Life drop brought ambient sounds to the desert and Badlands, and it really does wonders for setting the overall tone of the biome. I was honestly surprised when they didn't continue to add ambient sounds for other biomes like the snowy biomes, as it would have been just on theme with the rest of the update. But whether it's all in one update or a single biome at a time, Minecraft really does need ambient sounds in the rest of its biomes, being unique to each biome or climate. This just helps make the world feel more alive and makes the game feel more up to date with the rest of the gaming world. Now, last but not least, players have requested so many times for Mojang to implement the different past mob votes and biome votes that never made it to the game. These all obviously couldn't come at once, but Mojang should definitely consider revisiting and overhauling a few of these ideas for future drops, as it would be really nice to see some of these biomes get some love. As to which one we would see first, I really have no clue, but here are some of the losers we are still yet to see. For biome votes, the most noteworthy losers are the Badlands, the desert, and the savannah. For mobs, we have the copper golem, the tough golem, the crab, the penguin, the rascal, and then there's also countless mobs from the biome votes too that we haven't seen, like the ostrich. These features also don't have to come to the game in the same form they were shown as when first voted on. As I'll say, some of them were really uninteresting, like the rascal, but Mojang should definitely consider revisiting these ideas and improving upon them for a new game drop. So those were 10 feature ideas that many members of the Minecraft community and myself believe really should be implemented into the game. I would love it if even one or two of these features on this list made their way in. But what do you think about these features? Do you have any ideas of your own you'd like like to see? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave any you have down in the comments below. Now, if you did enjoy this video, a like is greatly appreciated and goes a long way towards helping the channel out. And if you really enjoyed this video, subscribe so you never miss out on another video just like this one. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.